I think it's really interesting when you mentioned like taking a back seat to each other's dreams. And it's just interesting, like when you get
Yeah.
into this space where you're both booked, what kind
Yeah.
of conversation is that where it's like you
Well,
can only take one, right? How do you
yeah.
decide which one to take?
Well, luckily this has only started happening recently and we were able to figure it out. But I also
Okay.
want to mention that we don't live around family anymore. So
Mm.
we don't have that luxury of like, well, let's call grandma or grandpa, or let's
Yeah.
call my sister, my brother, his sister, his brother to take care of the kids. So within our finances, we had to make the decision of, okay, we need to be able to afford childcare. And
Yeah.
childcare has looked differently for us so many times. You know, sometimes it's been a daycare and a nanny, or just a nanny, or just a daycare, and friends who help out. Though, like, as a personal rule, I try not to like burden other moms, you know?
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I think too, it's just for us, it is a sacrifice that has made all the difference, having nannies and having childcare. So, which I think it's important to mention too, as a woman, because I do get this question a lot, like, well, how do you do this? And how do you stay fit? And how do you find time to go to the gym? And how do you find time? It takes a village.
Yeah.
You just have to find your village.
That's right.
But on top of that, or most importantly, like I said, it starts in the home. And I just want to stress that it started with a conversation, and it's always an ongoing conversation of how do we do this? How does this work for us? Actually, this isn't working for me anymore, or this hasn't been working for a while. We need to change this, and we need to change X, Y, Z, and now we need to do this. Or I need you to see if you can take this next one off because I would like to take a shot at this one, you know? And primarily right now, it's always like, well, what's going to keep a roof over our heads before anything? And then
Got
second of
it.
all is like, who is this going to benefit more? Because I feel like we try to be as fair as possible, you know? It's like,
Yeah.
well, this one's a bigger opportunity. You should take that
Right.
one. Like, actually, this one's going to help my career right now.
Which is not the same as the paycheck.
Exactly. Well, and I
Right.
think too, like, sacrifices look different for a mom versus a dad when the mom is the one who is the one staying at home, and vice versa. You know, whoever's the person that's staying at home or whoever's working, just the balance is different and the sacrifices are different. So for him, his sacrifices are giving up a job sometimes, you know, and for me, the sacrifice has been like, you know, I took a backseat for a while to help you grow or watch you grow or support you grow. So it's just a tricky little balance.